Two elderly Israeli hostages released last night by Hamas in Gaza are back in Israel, united with their families and in good health. Nurit Cooper, 79, and Yochevet Lipschitz, 85, were released from Gaza into Egypt and then transferred to the IDF, which brought them to an Israeli hospital for examination. U.S. President Joe Biden welcomed the release of two additional hostages from Gaza and reaffirmed his commitment to ongoing efforts to secure the release of all of the remaining hostages taken by Hamas. At least 220 hostages, including the husbands of the women released last night, are still being held by Hamas. Day 18 of the war with Hamas, the IDF has reportedly told the government that the army is fully prepared for the military operation in Gaza and is reportedly urging that the ground offensive begin sooner rather than later. This amid reports that the White House wants Israel to delay its ground operation into Gaza to allow more time for negotiations, to release hostages held by the terrorists, and to allow more time for humanitarian aid to enter the Palestinian enclave. The Israeli Air Force has so far carried out strikes against more than 10,000 targets in Gaza belonging to Hamas and other terror groups, including over 400 overnight. Strikes in recent days have focused on removing potential threats to ground forces, including sniper and missile positions, to prepare for the ground invasion. French President Emmanuel Macron has landed in Israel, becoming the latest world leader to visit the Jewish state in a sign of solidarity after the October 7th Hamas massacre. Macron's visit follows those of U.S. President Biden, German Chancellor Scholz, British Prime Minister Sunak, and Italian Prime Minister Meloni. Macron is due to hold talks with Prime Minister Netanyahu as Israel considers when to launch its offensive into Gaza. Macron has expressed concern over humanitarian issues in Gaza and over the fate of the 200-plus hostages held in Gaza, including 30 French citizens.
So we know the news is volatile and fast-paced, and we want to let you know that ILTV's new app is now available. So if you want to stay connected to the latest news from Israel, the Middle East, and the Jewish world, download our app now on all your devices. It's available in the App Store for both Android and iPhone.